So I say, the technologies of one age become the games and pastimes of a later age. In the 21st century, the number of pastimes that are simultaneously available is so vast as to create cultural anarchy. When all the cultures of the world are simultaneously present, the work of religion in the elucidation of form takes on new scope and new urgency. Most religious clerics are pushed into the artist role. When they notice that one category of knowledge in one culture replays images from other categories of knowledge in other cultures, they have entered the world of the interplay of archetypes and clichés. A cliché is an act of consciousness. Total consciousness is the sum of all the clichés of all the media or technologies they probe with. The archetype is a retrieved awareness or consciousness, is consequently a retrieved cliché. An old cliché retrieved by a new cliché. Since a cliché is a unit extension of man, an archetype is a quoted extension, medium, technology, or environment. Any cliché pushed to a high degree is scrapped in favor of a new cliché, which may be the revival of an old one. For example, old cliché as new archetype equals old archetype as new cliché. The present religious trend of the merging of the archaic attitude to cliché with the modern notion of archetype as a more intense reality resulted from the great variety of new techniques of retrieval. The archetypal world becomes the rag and bone shop of old perceptions and techniques. In the digital age, there are far too many clichés available for retrieval. The paradoxical result is the end of garbage or of rag and bone shops. So you got the end of garbage. As these religious clerics tend to extend consciousness itself by the new digital technologies, they probe all and scrap all in a deluge of fragments of cultures for creativity. They become fascinated with the process by which the cliché probe destroys and creates. The clerics become fascinated with the process by which the cliché probe destroys and creates. How to elicit a superior form of creativity from these garbage heaps becomes a problem of modern religion. However, the Android meme today exploits not only the clash of one cliché against another, but also the much more effective interface of a cliché from one medium with clichés from other media. The naively excited religious clerics at present cannot dispense with the principle of doubleness and interplay, since this kind of hendiadys dialogue is essential to the very structure of consciousness, awareness, and autonomy. Consciousness today is not a verbal process. So, and I defy any of you to translate what I said.